many years and also like stay in South Beach. We're talking about the stupid people of this generation. Not just the 20s and 30s, but just stupid people in general. Maybe you could share some stories.
In general, well, the younger they are, the stupider they are. They just don't have any responsibility and they don't really care. All they try to see is how much they can get for free. I guess how much they can get, and especially girls think that if they look good or if they're wearing a thong, they can get a lot of things for free. Someone to pay for it, and it's a shame.
Yeah, I find like this generation, they're just trying to get as much from other people, from guys, from girls, whatever, as much as possible. You know,
Yep.
I was telling what happened to me last night with the Uber Eats and stuff like that.
I can't believe you got someone taking your good drink, your alcohol. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. And they feel bad about it.
Yeah.
They don't feel ashamed about it. They think this is normal and that's how it should be.
Yeah, who the hell empties literally like a whole bottle of Don Julio into a to-go cup and leaves the yacht with it?
Someone who doesn't care about you and doesn't appreciate you, they just want to get as much as they can and they forget about you the next minute and move along. So they're just trying to get as much as they can from someone and they move to the next person.
Now tell the audience about the crazy story about the Flamingo real estate agent.
I know that a lot of agents, and sometimes in the Flamingo, if the girls are not happy with the price or someone want to get them out of the apartment, they threaten that they're going to tell the police that the real estate agent raped them.
That's crazy.
Yes, and I know that happened before. I'm sure it's not only in the Flamingo.
So what is the reaction from these real estate agents when these girls pull these crazy ass tricks?
It's scary, and they try to, protect themselves. But that's part of life, especially in Miami, South Beach. But I think it's everywhere. You have to fix yourself. You have to have everything in writing. You have to have witnesses. You know what? If I would be an agent, I would not be caught in an apartment by myself with a tenant, a female tenant. I would not want to be there. I would ask someone else to be with me because you always have to, like when a woman goes to the gynecologist, they have the nurse with them. It's almost like an agent needs to have someone else with them because who'll sue you for any crazy thing, and if they think they can make money, they don't care.
Yeah, I think this sue happy type of generation is too much.
It's more than it was ever been, and it used to be if they were in the right, but now they just try to get the money and that's it.
Okay, so I got a question. Like, I always think that it's because people nowadays have so many choices, and we're not swimming in a small village, and they could screw people over, cheat people, do bad things, and there's no almost social consequence. That's why I'm just thinking that nowadays girls and guys are behaving this way. I mean, do you have any other reason why this rampant bad?
I just think that everybody, because we're exposed, because everything is shown on Instagram and all this social media, people think that they can do the same. People think that they can make it, be rich or get stuff fast, and they don't want to work for it. They want it from someone else. So that's exactly what they do. And if they don't get it, they get upset and then start suing and they start threatening. And sometimes people cave in, especially because it can ruin their business, it can ruin their families, and that's not right.
Any other crazy stories you want to share?
Oh, well, I live in the Flamingo. There's a lot of crazy stories, but when people drink and do some drugs, you can see some crazy things. So Flamingo, South Beach is the place for crazy stuff, for sure. Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Nothing specific craziness you want to share? Because that doesn't really tell me much.
I'm trying to think. I have a million stories, but I mean, even here, can I tell a story about the boat? The woman who locked herself in the bathroom,
I don't know about that. Tell me about that.
Yeah, not here. I was helping here, and the woman got drunk, and she ran into the bathroom, and I think there was some in your room. There was like a lot of alcohol. Yours personally hidden, locked, and she just got into the bathroom and didn't want to get out. we had to get her out of
Was
there.
she trying to drink my alcohol?
I think so. I think so.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
You were
amazing.
away in LA, but she was trying to. She got in. She saw the locked stash, and she locked herself in the bathroom. Did not want to get out. Once she got out, she was so drunk she almost fell overboard. But all her friends could care less because they were just having their good time and they didn't care what's going on.
They could care less.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I had to watch her, and then she cut herself. And I'm a nurse, so I put band-aids on it. That's one of the stories, but there's a lot of crazy ones, especially living in South Beach.
What advice would you give young people nowadays to kind of like steady themselves so they don't get taken for granted and taken advantage of by stupidity or idiocy?
I think, like I tell my son, you have to be educated. You have to have, your degree. You have to have your way of making money on your own. You don't want to depend on anybody else, especially a woman. I try to be a businesswoman. I try to make money and support myself, so I never have a situation where I have to do something or complain about someone or trying to ask someone to give me something that I don't deserve or just because I need it. So.
Now, you're obviously a successful businesswoman and investor in properties, also running your own cleaning business in Miami. But a lot of the girls nowadays, they're just looking for guys to provide them with stuff, and using guys. But I don't see these same girls are ever thinking about how can they be of service or doing anything for their potential husband or boyfriend.
No.
What are they bringing to the table? What are these girls bringing to the table?
The only girls that I have working for me are married women with kids. Young girls don't want to work in the cleaning business. They just want to have a rich boyfriend or an older gentleman that will pay for their rent and will pay for everything for them. So they don't want to work. It's very hard to find someone who will do the work. So it's hard.
So they just want to sit at home and spend other people's money.
Go get their pedicure, manicure,
Right.
get their hair done. Have their guys give them money to spend,
Wow.
and that's about it. Yeah. Take them to eat like some good food. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, thanks, Amy.
Thank you.
If anyone of you guys want to get interviewed on my podcast, shoot me a DM. Thank you. Follow my Instagram at MiamiPopping. Bye-bye.